Okay, question 8 on page 50 here. It says a mutated sex-linked trait called notched, X with a little n, so we know we got sex-linked here because we have some X's and Y's showing up here, is deadly in these fruit flies when homozygous in females. So when homozygous in females, meaning you have to have two of them, homo, both of them. So X with a capital N, X with a capital N is a dead female. Okay? Then it says males who have a single XN will also die. So X with an N, and we know this is sex-linked. Actually, it told us there, I forgot to read that part. But when it's sex-linked, the other one for a male is obviously going to be a Y. So that's going to be a dead male, just using symbols for males and females. Now it says a heterozygous condition, X with a big N, X with a little n, causes small notch wings. Okay, so we're saying X with an N, capital N, X with a little n, is going to be a small notched female. Could you ever have a notched male? Probably not, because he's never going to have two X's, right? And it says a normal condition in both males and females is represented by X with a little n. So they're saying X with a little n, X with a little n is a normal female. And for males, of course, they have a Y. So if he has an X with a little n and a Y, that's going to be a normal male. So there's our legend, pretty extensive, but I don't think that one was too bad. So questions 8a, indicate the phenotypes of the F1 generation from the following cross. Now they didn't want you to do you didn't have to actually put the genotypes or the phenotypes of these parents, but you could say this would be a normal male and this would be a small notched female. So they're hooking up, so we're just going to do our Punnett square. So in this case, we do know the female, and we're going to put her on top. Hey, this is just a regular monohybrid, right? We don't have multiple genes going on here, so we're just going to isolate these guys into our monohybrid. Now, I should have had the capital N first, and I think in our I don't know why I didn't there, but we're always put the dominant one first. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing for him down the side. Male goes down the side, little n, and a y. And we're just going to start filling this out. Show the dominant allele first. Capital N, little n. That's going to be small notched females. And remember, we have to isolate males and females when it's sex-linked. X with a little n, X with a little n, that's going to be a normal female. X with a big N and a Y is going to be a dead male. And X with a little n and a Y is going to be a normal male. And that's just looking at our legend. That's why we took some time for that legend. So if we take a look at our ratio, 1 of the females is going to be small notched, and that's a female. 1 of them is going to be a normal. You can't just put all the normal males and females together. You got to separate the males and females. 1 is going to be a dead male, and 1 is going to be a normal male. Okay. Now, it's saying this particular question is saying, explain why dead females are never found in the F1 generation, no matter what the parents are. So think about this. If she's a dead female, she has to be a X with an N, X with an N. Well, where did those come from? So let's take a look at where that came from for the female. Well, she could have been this. Right? She could have been heterozygous, but the point is, she must have donated one of those alleles for them to be dead. Where did the other one come from? Well, the other one had to come from the male, and that's all he has. So the point of this whole question is, this male, you could never have this. Dead females could never occur because the male would be dead, right? He's a dead male. And if he's dead, he's not going to be doing any mating. He's not going to be able to mate to produce a dead female in the offspring. So that's why you never see dead females, because the male must be carrying that capital N allele for being dead, and there's no way he's going to mate in order to be able to do that. Okay? Any issues, give me an email. Thanks, guys.